What's up, folks? Johnny Lee Reynoso here with Donut Admire Acquire, Reynoso Global, coming at you. I want to talk to you about something that I believe is very important. It's something that we all kind of contemplate, we all challenge ourselves with. We continue to share, whether it's this excuse with others or we tend to create this false narrative in our own minds and in our life, which holds us back from becoming and winning and achieving those that, things or activities or earnings or whatnot that we really want to achieve in life. So before I get going, let me stop right here and say, look, if you like my content, if you like what I'm sharing you, if you value what I bring to the table, okay, couple things I ask, okay, just a couple things. One is comment below and share with me what it is that you enjoyed and liked about the video, right? I would love to read them and even comment back, right? The second thing is obviously like the video and subscribe to the channel, right? It's critical that I see the likes and that I get the subscription so I can continue to bring more and more relevant information to you and to those in the sales community and in the professional world that want to win. And the third thing is share it with others, those that you believe will benefit from this, so that hopefully I could also help them take their life, business, and whatnot into the next level. So look, what I want to talk to you is something, again, that we are all dealing with. We always do this to ourselves. And we do a good job justifying this BS, this lie that we continue to tell ourselves. I don't have enough time, okay? I'm at a dinner party, okay? I'm at a social gathering, I'm talking to folks and somebody says, wow, you're an entrepreneur, you own your own business. Oh, how did you have the time? I don't have enough time to figure that out, right? Or better yet, you work out, you have 3 kids, you're married. How do you have time to work out? Or if I go hit some balls when I'm playing tennis with I didn't know how do you have time to play tennis? You run your own business and you have 3 kids. How do you have time? How do you have time? I don't have enough time. How do you have time? I don't have enough time. Well, little secret here for you guys. I manufacture my own time. I actually buy time. No, time, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. Okay, the broke man and the billionaire has the same amount of time. Okay, the billionaire cannot go and buy more. The broke man cannot figure out a way to solicit, steal, or acquire more. We all have 24 hours. Okay, the key thing is, what are you doing within those 24 hours that is helping you, your cause, your goals, that is helping you take your life to the next level? What are you doing? Right? You got to sit back and think about it for a second, because this whole notion of I don't have enough time is just a lie. It's a false narrative that you keep telling yourself, and you allow yourself to then believe it, and it's justified. And then the world likes to tell you that it's true. You don't have enough time. Wrong. Wrong. You have enough time. Okay, and here's why. Let me break it down, because those of you who know me know I'm all about reverse engineering the information so that you ultimately have real data to allow you to make real decisions and hopefully take action. Okay, here we go. We have 1,440 minutes in a day. In one day, right? Now, the average person sleeps around 7 hours in a day. That's only 420 minutes, okay? 420 minutes. Let's continue that. The average person works how many hours in a day? That's right, 8 hours in a day. How many minutes is that? That's 480 minutes. So now 480 with 420 is 900 minutes. We have 1,440 minutes in a day. Now let's assume that to get ready for work and whatnot, we typically spend around 60 minutes. Before it was a lot longer because most of us were driving to our place of business. We had commute, we had traffic and all this other nonsense that we had to deal with. I'm gonna give us around 60 minutes because I'm speaking you about now, about this during this pandemic that we're still dealing with at the end of the day. So I'm giving you 60 minutes to get yourself ready. And let's assume you actually work out and you do a little bit of exercise throughout the day, giving you another 60 minutes for that. So now you got 420 for sleep, you got 480 for work, You got 60 for getting ready. You got another 60 for working out or miscellaneous things, right, that you do quickly, whether it's when you get home from work or whatever. And then I'm giving you what the average adult, if you have a family, if you're blessed and you have a family, if you don't have a family and you're still blessed, God bless you then. But if you're blessed to have little ones or a wife or a husband at home, the average person spends around 40 minutes of quality time with their loved ones. Average. I'm speaking to you about average. This is real time data. You could research it yourself. So you got 420, 480, 60, 60, and 40. Totals, 1,060 minutes. So now comes the BS that everyone loves to tell each other, okay? Which is, I don't have enough time. Well then, what the hell are you doing with the other 380 minutes? Because as I explained, there's 1,440 in one day. 420, you're sleeping, so what are you doing with the other 380 minutes? What are you doing? Think about that for a second. Now, are you like most people? Most adults spend 180 minutes on social media a day. And oh, by the way, you could go to your phone, you could go to your settings, and you could look at your screen time. I believe it's under restrictions or whatnot. But you could go to your screen time to see how much time you're actually spending on your phone, on which apps you're spending most of your time on. Okay, the average person is spending 180 minutes on social media. 180. That's 3 hours that we're just burning on garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. Garbage in, garbage out. What's the out? The out is that you haven't achieved, learned, improved, and progressed to help you achieve a better life, to help you get to where you're trying to get to in life. From an educational, spiritual, physical, and emotional perspective, right? 180 minutes. Not only that, even if you're not spending that much time on social, the average person is spending 238 minutes on TV, watching TV, Netflix, reruns. DVR was the worst invention. That's 358 minutes. I guarantee most of you who sit back and think for a minute, I'm not pointing fingers, I'm not here to criticize you, I'm here to just give you a little bit of a wake-up moment right now, especially during this time that we have, that most of us still are working from home. I'm giving us a chance to reevaluate what it is that we're doing and think about the excuse that we continue to tell ourselves and rather be accountable for our life, for our actions, and for our future. So again, between social media and TV, we're spending around 6 hours. The remaining time, which is what can be used to help you become what it is you're trying to become or achieve, what it is that you really want to do in life. You want to be an entrepreneur? Start learning your craft. Start identifying areas and gaps that you need to win and overcome and learn, and do it at night. Take a course, read a book. You know, the average person reads 200 pages in 5 hours. If you're really that committed and can sit down still for 2 hours straight, or for 5 hours straight, you could practically read a whole book every night. How smart could you be? How much more intelligent and ahead of the game could you be if you read a finance book to learn about how to balance the books, how to really run a profit and loss for that business you want to start? What about if you learned the power of using certain tools that you need to learn in order to help you actually kick that business off to the next level? What about if you took certifications online? I mean, everything is virtual now. Certifications online to help you get better at that game, the game called sales. Or the game called leadership development courses that are online. Rather than sit back and catch up on stupid reruns or catch up on shows that don't end up having any ROI, what's your return on investment or time sitting in front of the TV for 2 to 3 hours every night? What's your return on time sitting in front of social media? I mean, think about this, folks. So we want to sit there and at a dinner party or at a get-together or even in front of your family, and you have the audacity to say to others, I don't have enough time. Just recognize that folks like myself can see through that garbage and just say, with empathy, I feel sorry for you because you have way more than enough time. You just don't have the mindset to make you and get you committed, courageous, and moving forward to accomplish your goals. So acquire that mindset. Think about your goals. Recognize which ones those are. Identify a pathway forward and take action. Get rid of the excuse. Start picking up a book, do an online course, and spend more time with your family. I mean, just spend more time with your family. I'll leave you with this. As I'm doing this video right now, I have a 17-year-old, I have a 13-year-old, and I have a 10-year-old. When I think about my 17-year-old, we had a beautiful life so far, and we're gonna continue to have an amazing one. But here's what I think about. I really only have about 3 to 5, maybe 6 summers left with her before she's probably off in a committed relationship or, in a profession, maybe in a different state. Who knows? Pretty soon she's off to college, and before you know it, she's probably in a relationship. 5 years from now, she's almost 22 years old, right? 23. 6 years from now, 7 years from now. So how many real summers do I have? How many real evening dinner times do I really have? When you break it down, it's not about getting sad and being, down. It's about taking advantage of the present moment and winning. Winning in those relationships and winning in your life. Folks, stop with the excuse and take action. Cheers.